Hello, 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 and welcome to another thrilling episode of Prog Review. And today, I can't hold it up. It's Steve Hackett's Surrender of Silence. It's his, I don't know, 87th album. Feels like it. Released the 10th of September 2021. I don't know, I know nothing about this record because I don't own it. I haven't read anything about it. I know some people appear on it. So people can correct me in the comments section about how wrong I am. Um, yeah, look, it's more of the same. It's more of the same. It's what it's been doing for the last few years. I mean, I remember there was a time when I used to look forward to a new Steve Hackett album, and now I'm like, yeah, I'm indifferent because I know it's going to do certain things, it's going to cover certain topics, and it's really not for me. It's not for me. The lyrical um, aspect of his work is missing. In the old days, he was very playful with his lyrics, and he had a certain romantic aspect to them, poetic even. If you think back to the Spectral Mornings and the Defector album, and nowadays it's just they don't really speak to me. And then there's this obsession with being a rock and roll star, with him, cranking up the volume and doing, you know, the loud drums, guitar solo stuff. It is rock cliche, a lot of it. And whilst aspects of his playing are very melodic and I enjoy, I don't think it sits well with the rest of it. It's just it's for the fans. And I don't know if I'm a fan anymore. And I mean fan, I mean fanatic. I was never a fan. I was a connoisseur. I'm a connoisseur, and you know, whilst there are, you know, whilst there are bits of it. Again, I've gone to shut the window with the tracks. I was going to tell you what tracks I liked. Eek. Let me find out. I'll pull it up again. Um, mm, 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 mm. Where's the tracks? Where's the tracks? Is it here? Here we go. Actually, I just pulled up the details who plays. Of the tracks, what I enjoyed Shanghai Samarkand even. Although it was a little bit cut and pasty in places, I like the fact that he was doing the world music thing, but not in a way that felt like it was just taking a mick. Wing beats and what was the other one he did? There was another one. I thought was a little bit. I just thought just didn't sit well with me, but I did enjoy parts of Shanghai at Samarkand when it got loud. When the old guitar got cranked up, I didn't think much of it. Scorched Earth was good as well. A bit overlong. If it could some good editing and some rearranging, that would be a good track. And of course, the final track, Esperanza, not because it was a final track, but because we got to hear him play his nylon guitar. And again, his talent is playing very melodic guitar. Doesn't always come across when he's doing the loud stuff, but he has to be the rock god. And this is where I miss like the old days. The old days. It tries to be like the old days, but I don't know. Maybe it is that degree of repetition. I think also some of that more eccentric nature. The comedy is missing as well, because there were times when Hackett used to write funny little songs to make you laugh, and they don't seem to be on here anymore unless I don't know. The Devil's Cathedral was meant to be funny. I don't know. I don't know. But I've got the people who play it. You've got Hackett, of course, Roger King, Rob Townsend, Jonas Reingold is on the bass. Old Ned is on vocals, and Craig Blundell is on the drums. But you've also got drums from Phil Hillhart. Nick DeVilligio, Amanda Lehman. Again, she's doing the backing vocals, I imagine, because she'd become almost, well, I was going to say cliche again, because they have this style of excuse me, stacking his vocals and her vocals together. I mean, yeah, it works and it sounds very pad like, in like a keyboard pad, but it's overused. It's used all the time. And I don't know if it's done because he's not confident of his own voice. And, on Scorched Earth when he's just singing. There are other tracks where he sings on his own for a moment. And then we have all this frippery um, stuffed behind him. And I just think it gets in the way of the authentic Hackett sound. Um, we've got Durga and Lorelei McBroom on backing vocals. They work with the Floyd, I believe. Christine Townsend on violin and viola. I think she's involved with that Rob fella. Malik Manzarov on tar and Sodikon Beduliov on dutar. I mangled that name. I'm ever so sorry. Um, so yeah, I mean, it follows. If you think of the last few albums, you know, it follows very closely with those. Um, but yeah, again, there's nothing. I mean, again, I couldn't. The only one I really remember is the Natalia one, and that's because it's miserable and this woman gets murdered all the time, and that's not a good thing to remember. I mean, the Scorched Earth one was okay as well, but again, a little bit overlong. But yeah, I mean, that's my problem. Is I just think, I've heard it so many times, or versions of it so many times. Now, I don't expect Hackett to put out a reggae album or, grime, maybe a bit of trap. I don't expect him to do that. But, I think, and it's 57:41. 57 minutes 41. Again, there's no need. I know you need to fill up the CD. I know that's how you feel, but there really isn't any need for it. Aim for a good, cohesive album that doesn't outstay its welcome. Um, there's sections of this that drag. There's sections of this that, just like I say, are just rock and roll cliche. Um, and that's it. And it makes me sad because for me, Hackett is one of my favourites. He's, again, when my own playing, I try and have the gliding and melodic nature of Hackett. And I just feel a little, maybe I'm just old. Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm just too damn old for this. But do you know what? Do you know what, Steve? Do yourself a favour and get rid of all of those people. Get rid of all of them and get a new team together and get a bloody producer in, a proper producer. You know, get some new blood in, man, or get some new old blood in, old new blood. Yeah, but of course, what you can do is you can go to, he says, because might as well turn this into it all being all about me, mightn't I? I'm a big-headed bastard, am I? What a big-headed bastard. What you can do, right? He says, nearly breaking everything, is you can go, look, you can go here. Look, this is at music.darrenlockwood.com. There I am. I'm everywhere. You can't get away from me. Look at my eyes bearing into your soul. Look, there you go. And do check out Flags, which is my new one, right? Go and have a listen to that. If you listen to the Hackett, go and listen to Flags. I promise I don't sing on it. I don't sing on it. But please, have a listen to that. You're not going to like it, but, or you can have it if you want songs. That was out earlier this year as well. Go and listen to that. Go on, go and listen to it. I dare you. Or maybe not then. Um, so yeah, that's the Hackett review. More of the same. The fans will love it. True fans will love it. But for jaded old nobodies like me, I just found it incredibly hard slog. And It's just, I don't know. It's a shame because I really liked the acoustic album he did earlier in the year, and I think again, I liked it when he blended acoustic with electric. I like the Spectral Mornings kind of period and Cured period, not cured, Defector, cured on the brain. I was cured all right. I like that period and when there was the real melding of his talents, and now it seems to be one or the other. It's either got to be the loud rock and roll or a little bit of the nylon. And, I think that's a great shame, really. Maybe it's because he can't replicate it on stage. I don't know. Is he going to play any of this on stage? Probably not. More Genesis, whether you like it or not, you will enjoy it. Anyway, thank you for watching. My name's been Darren Locke. And prog on.